Hi, and welcome back to Neil's Mark 345 restorations for Transit. Sorry I've been away for a while. I have been quite busy. Sam's van, as you probably saw from the last one, the welding is finished. It just needs touching up so it'll be ready for Transit Mania 2025. I've had a off the beaten track. I've had a car in here, Ford Fusion 2008, had the Black Death, so injector problems. Oh, no, I can see why I like to work on vans. But this new video is going to be in sections. I'm going to be documenting the whole way through, so you'll get to see bits and pieces on how to fix your own vehicles, down to doing a cam belt, doing your centre bearing and all the rest of it. So I've taken on a van that's been sold to a lady. Her name is Tania, lovely lady, very familiar, I'm not sure why, but she's obviously been had over a little bit, and she's bought of the van that's... Either way, I'm going to be sorting it out. We're going to be putting new cam belt, water pump. We're going to be doing service on it, cleaning out the diff, putting nice new oil in the diff, changing the centre bearing, checking all the brakes, checking all the brake lines. And yes, there is a lot of welding. There's also some body work we're going to do. So I won't show you the full registration. I have covered it up because obviously it's not my vehicle. My vehicles I've got no problem with you seeing. So, but yeah, let's go and show you the vehicle in question. 1 second, my throat is like Gangi's flip flop. Not very good. Right, let's turn the camera around and we'll show you what we've got. Right, here we have a 1999 AUTOSLEEPER. As you can see, it's not the greatest. We're going to see if we can do something about some of that up there. Beautiful van. So it's a twin battery, so that's obviously used as a leisure battery. For those that you don't know, this is a 2.5 direct injection engine, DI, SMILEY engine, as a lot of people, or banana engine. So the injectors, which will be 76 PS, which is 33706s, yeah, they're all pretty good. They're not great, but it's a good engine. It's not turboed or anything. Pump looks in good order, just a bit dirty. But some of the welding we've got to do. Some cleaning up, as you can see down there. It's not great. You can see down in there, it's just not very nice. And underneath this battery tray isn't nice. The inner arches, I think you can see down there. You can already see a hole down there. Yeah, it's not great. Front cross member needs doing. In there, all needs doing. Certainly up here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it at the minute, but I'm going to be videoing it anyway. So yeah, it's, yeah. So if I remember rightly, I saw some in the back of here. They're detached. We have to be careful on some of this because obviously where it's got all the equipment in the back, last thing we want to do is to catch anything alight while I'm welding underneath. So we're going to crack on with that one. I'm going to do what I'm going to do is, because obviously it doesn't fit in my workshop, I'm going to do the mechanical work first, do all the oils, fluids, cam belt, water pump, the whole 9 yards on that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it somewhere else. I'll show you anyway. I'm going to do all the cleaning up underneath with the grinders, because obviously I don't want my neighbours to be upset with me. Do all the cleaning up, cut out all the rot, bring it back here, and I'll weld it outside, and then I'll clean it up and everything else as best I can here, so we'll go from there. But I don't really have a time limit on this, a few weeks maybe, so the videos will be pieced together over a period of days. So this is your first piece, and yeah, hopefully you like it. Alright then guys, speak to you in a bit. Bye. Oh yeah, right, so we're going to start doing the first bit. We've had a quick look around, and I'm going to start seeing if I can sort out some of this along here, because I've started pulling it out, and as you can see, it's just falling apart. So, Sam, if you want to do some video of me pulling this out, we'll probably have to take the sliding door off, but that won't be today. I just want to have a look today. Oh my god, this is really bad. So, yeah, I was gonna, oh dear. Poor Tanya, she's gonna love this. Oh. It looks like someone's used a lot of filler just to stopgap it or to make it look nice while they passed it on to someone else.
Hold on, let's just... You can hear it, can't you?
Yeah.
I'll pull back.
Let's look at this on the floor.
Yeah.
Is it still recording?
Yeah.
Can I just take a quick picture, take a quick video?
Yeah, it's still going.
So you can see there was a couple of bits I did find earlier that most people don't usually know about. But if you look there, you can see it's gone there, up in there. It's all sort of fallen out. The chassis rail up there has gone. It's gone there as well, on there, and also over here. Don't know if you can see it, but it's all fallen out. So yeah, all the back's gone, but we will get it done. So, right. Anyway, I'll pass you back over to Sam so you can video me doing some more of this. That's the plastic.
Yeah.
There's actually none of this left. Oh dear. I'm not sure what to do here. I've never...
Oh, challenge.
The only thing I can do, I suppose, is cut this off. And it's just going to have to be...
A new piece.
A new piece.
Yeah.
There's no way I can do... I can't leave this like this.
No, look at it.
And look, there's the original seam sealer. This was seam sealed when it was first built. Oh dear. Look at that. Oh look, we're going up into the body of it now.
Oh no.
No, I can't do that.
No.
At least go back. It's all coming away. I'm not sure how to go about this because this has all come away. It has literally come away. Hiya. Right, so since I spoke to you earlier, I thought I'd do another quick video to add into this piece. See, we've taken the sliding door off. This piece, what we're going to do is I've got my red scrap van that I've got. I'm going to cut the top of the sliding door piece of the inner piece off, and I'm going to tack weld it in on there, and then I'm going to seam seal it to the original plastic and maybe pop rivet it through as well. So just let you know that I am going to salt it. It's just it might have come across as that I wasn't going to salt it, but I am. But I've got a new piece that I'm putting in that's from another van. All right then, bye. It's almost like the roof's actually coming off.
Yeah.
And there's nothing to connect it to. I need to take the sliding door off.
So you can see better. Yeah.
Right. Not that I like doing this, but
No.
I think I'm going to have to take the sliding door off quickly.
Okay.
Hiya. Right, we're just doing on Tania's camper. Still on day one. We're just removing the prop shaft. Sorry, I've got my funky glasses on so I can see. Taking the prop shaft off because one of the MOT advisories was a prop shaft was noisy or something or other. It feels fine to me, but hey ho. But when I take it off, I'll put it on the deck and I'll show you the differences of why it. Obviously, MOT testers say that it needs changing. So I'll get this off, lay it on the deck, and then I'll come back. All right then, bye. Right, we're back on Tania's camper, and I'll show you quickly. As you can see, she no longer has a prop shaft on. So let's go and have a look at her prop shaft. So there is her prop shaft. I'm going to pass you over to Sam because she's going to record. Right, so here we have a standard short wheelbase prop shaft. Couple of things to note when you're doing a prop shaft is they can be real fun trying to get back off. But if you look at these UJs, they're done in specific points. So whenever you put these back together, always make sure that, because obviously this piece comes apart, and so this piece, make sure it is in line with that, which it's actually not. So this is actually probably making quite a bit of noise. So, and also put this rubber grommet back on. There's the 17mm nut. If you want to come in, Sam, so you can see it. So it's sitting there on your butt. I'm playing. In there is a 17mm with a retainer washer, and I've made these two spanners. They're 17mm. I made them specifically for doing transit
the shape
prop
of
shafts.
that one.
Yeah. Because then I can get into these and change these. So it's been done before, but not been done properly. So what we'll do is today, we're going to put that back on properly for a start. She's definitely on there. Right, could you just stand on that, Sam, while you're recording, please?
Yeah. That enough?
Yeah. The Dewberry what's it?
Yeah.
And then what you do is just literally undo this with your fingers. Shouldn't be tight.
He says.
Yeah, he says. It was just a little bit too much for my fingers, and then this should eventually drop out without having to take the entirety of it up. Right. So there's that bit, and this should, well, it's supposed to pull apart. Let me grab a hammer. So as you can see, I've tidied the workshop. Poor Tania, who dropped off her van yesterday, she came in the place was a mess because she came a day early. So there was the fusion in here that we was talking about earlier, and the place was a bit of a tip, but obviously not now. So let's get this off. Just as she's going. There we go. Right. So this bit, even though it's been done incorrectly, we'll reset this while we're here. And get that back on properly. So,
Is that how you do it then?
yeah, they're a
Bang
pain.
it.
Yeah. So let's get that dead straight. I can't remember if these had a little piece on. I can't remember off the top of my head. No, they don't. Right. So. That's better. Right, so now we've got that straight. So I'm happy about that now because that was one tooth out. Most people would turn around and go, oh, it doesn't matter. But for me, when we're doing this, everything matters. You either do it properly or you don't do it at all. Chris, my old mate, who does this with me, he's probably laughing laughing himself to death there, going, Neil, do it properly. Yeah, that was the old days. Right, let's get this off. Don't ever put these in too hard. So what we'll do is we'll use a chisel and a hammer, tap them from the back. And even though our good friend Tania doesn't know this yet, but I'm using genuine Ford parts because I feel that she's been let down in the transit community. How's she going? And there we go. There's the old one. To be honest with you, hold on. Don't know if you can hear that, it was knackered anyway. But, right, so if you remember, this is the front part of the prop shaft. Now a lot of people look at these and go, well, which way round is it? Well, I think it's pretty obvious because if you look here, we've got the outer piece and then we've got an inner piece. If this is the front, you wouldn't put this piece there, otherwise when you're going along, all the crap and road shit would go up inside there. So you'd put it in that way round. I know it sounds silly, but you know, it is what it is. So, right, let's put you on. Hold on, I couldn't remember if that's... Oh yeah, because it goes up in there. Right, so I'm going to want to socket first. That will do nicely. So, do you hear the change of tone as it's gone on? Did you hear that, Sam?
Yeah.
Yeah, that means that is on all the way. And yes, it is. So, and no noise, no racing. So, these don't have any bleed nipples on, but these UJs, I always test them. Yeah, no, that feels good. If they've got movement in, it usually means you have to get them fire axed out and then put new ones in. And these ones are sealed anyway, so it's easy to probably just make a new prop shaft. As I was saying with the getting the UJs in the right direction, same would be applied to this. So that one is upwards, so we'd put this one upwards. I can't remember if this had a, yes it does. So this has only got one way it can go in. So we'll look on here. And it's right there. Sam, I don't know if you can see it. There's a little lump right on by my finger in the splines. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that we'll put dead sideways, like that, and then this, in theory, should slide straight in.
What about your little bit? Don't lose that.
Little bit.
That bit. Don't lose that.
Oh no, I've got to put that
No,
back
yeah,
on,
don't lose it.
You do Firkin.
Yeah, don't lose it.
Nice long screw there, so we can pull that in a bit more, which I don't have there.
No, can you put them away? How long have you had that screwdriver?
Ages. Right. That's gone all the way back in. So, let's see if we can get that one back in. Right. There's a little washer, it's like a locating washer that stops it. So, stops it from coming apart. So, like that.
So what did you do to that spanner to make it fit then?
Ground it down, because obviously a normal spanner like that doesn't fit in there.
So it's a specialised tool now.
Well, it's not. I think you probably can buy these, but unfortunately I learned from the best, Chris. If you can make it, we'll do it. And it also means I can be cheap.
So you've got more money to spend on the vans?
Yeah, oh yes. Right, Sam, can you just come and put your foot on this end, please? Right, so as people that know me know, a nil grunt is usually well enough to make sure it's tight. So we now have our prop shaft back together. If you look in there, there's that washer I was on about. It locates in there. Inside the U piece, there's a little flat piece that goes inside there. So then it locates it so it can't move. So this piece can't move. So if you've got it all back together properly, we can then go and put this all back on the van, and then that's the prop shaft done. I don't know roughly how much garages normally charge to do this sort of thing, but I find it quite an easy job. But some garages probably charge stupid amounts. So yeah, there you go. Our lady Tania has now got a nice genuine Ford centre bearing. So we'll come back in a bit when we've got it all back on, and then you can... Oh, quick note, when you put it back on, make sure you put it over the cross member and the exhaust first. Put the centre bearing up first, and just put the bolts in, the two T40 bolts in first, then lift up the back, locate that, put one of the bolts in that, and then put one in the front, and then you can adjust it as need be. So if you try and put the back in first and then the centre bearing piece, you'll never get the front one back on without having to take it all back off again. So anyway, speak to you in a bit. Bye. Right, we're at the end of day one. I haven't been able to put the prop shaft back on as yet, only because Sam's just called for my dinner, and you know nothing comes between me and dinner. So first day is done. We've looked over the van. We know that we've got to do quite a bit of welding around it. The prop shaft is done. We'll just put that back on first thing in the morning, and then we'll start doing the mechanical work, cam belt, water pump, all the tensioners, belts, all, you know, filters, the whole shebang. We'll also drain the rear diff and put new oil in it, and yeah, we'll go from there. So hope you've enjoyed day one. Day two will be coming soon. Take care guys, bye.